we've got question 3, we've got our little blue spermie, and there we go. So we have, let's do our labels first. So our label A, this is the middle section. Okay, this is the acrosome. All right, because this acrosome in there contains enzymes. Okay, and those enzymes are to penetrate the ovum. Because you must remember, our bodies actually want us to reproduce. The sperm cell is designed to swim to that little egg cell or the ovum and get in there and fertilize that little ovum, okay? And the little ovum's just waiting for a little sperm cell to come and fertilize it. And everything in the body, the endometrium lining, the hormones, they are all there in case fertilization takes place. All right, so we've got the acrosome, has enzymes, and those enzymes are to penetrate. They're actually called hydrolytic enzymes. Hydrolytic means digestive enzymes, all right? So, okay, then in here, this is the head of the sperm cell, and this is the nucleus. And that nucleus is going to be a haploid nucleus. Why? It only has one set of chromosomes. Remember, diploid is 2 sets of chromosomes, one from mom, one from dad. Here, it's haploid. All right. Then you've got the middle region and all these little guys, all these little things here. Those are mitochondria. And mitochondrion is one, mitochondria many. And what do the mitochondria do? They supply energy. Okay, so, and this here, this is the tail. And the tail is for swimming. Okay, it propels sperm forward. Now, do you see what I've done? You've got your diagram here, and you've now labeled your diagram, and you've put all the functions of everything. So all you actually have to do is learn your diagram, and then you sort it. Okay, so let's have a look at what our questions ask. Okay, it says, give a label for part A. So part A is the middle section, and I don't know what I've done here. There we go, the middle section. Or you can call it the midsection, or you can call it the mid-region. If there are 20 textbooks, there'll be 20 different variations there. But middle section, midsection, perfect. Oh, just by the way, it's not the neck. The neck is here. Okay, that's the neck. So the neck is in between the head and that midsection, which has the mitochondria. Okay, then explain 2 ways in which the sperm is adapted to ensure effective movement. Okay, people, just have a look here. What have we got? We have got mitochondria, we have got the acrosome, and we have this bullet shape. You see this torpedo or bullet shape? That is going to make it streamlined. So let's do, I've got 3. So the first one, say mitochondria. And what do the mitochondria do? Well, the mitochondria supply energy for motility. And you see there's one word, instead of for the sperm cells to move, motility. And I'm sure by now you understand motility and you'll have it in your heads. Okay, the next one is the tail. What does the tail do? The tail propels the sperm cell forward. Okay, or you could say the tail is for swimming, same thing. Okay, the third one is the shape. So what kind of shape does it have? It has a torpedo shape or a bullet shape. So therefore it is streamlined Okay, and because it is streamlined, it will so therefore reduces friction. So that little sperm cell can go all the way up through the cervix, into the uterus, and into those fallopian tubes to now fertilize the little egg cell. Okay, name part B. Okay, this is not going to work. Name part B and explain the consequences for reproduction if a sperm does not have it. So, what was part B? It was the, if I remember correctly, the acrosome. So, we have to name it. So, we say acrosome. Okay, so, if there's the problem, if it isn't there, there will be no enzymes. Okay, so if there are no enzymes, why? To penetrate the ovum. Therefore, there will be no fertilization. Because if that head of that sperm cell can't get into the egg cell, guess what? No fertilization will take place. Our last question, which is not going to take long, explain why organisms reproduce sexually will carry maternal mitochondria only. And I'm going to quickly draw something here. You've got your egg cell, okay, or your ovum. There is the nucleus. It's got a cell membrane. It's got cytoplasm, cell membrane, nucleus, and that nucleus is going to be haploid. And listen, I'm drawing this. You must be able to write what I'm going to tell you now. And then it's got lots of little mitochondria. And it's in those mitochondria that we're going to have your mtDNA. Along comes little sperm cell. And it's tiny little sperm cell. And all the little sperm cell has is that nucleus. And its ribosomes sit here in the neck region. And what goes in? Only the little head of the sperm cell. So the mitochondria stay behind here. They stay outside the cell, and only the head it goes inside. So what do we have? We now have only the female or the maternal mtDNA that have now gone into the cell. And the male mtDNA, they stay behind in that mid region because they do not enter the egg cell. And then our last question here, and it says, oh, this is an easy one. If a cat's sperm cell has 19 chromosomes, so that is one set of chromosomes, so therefore it is haploid, how many chromosomes will be found in the skin cell? The skin cell is going to have two sets because it is diploid, and therefore, what is 19 times 2? Is going to be 38. So it will have 38 chromosomes.